Hey, what's up, landlords? Quick market update from the latest Redfin rental report that I came across. I was just going to quickly share a little bit from what I've gathered with you guys. I'll share the link below. Rents flattened in April as landlords face rising vacancies. It's showing a downward trend for the last year. Rents are, decreasing. Something to consider. A rise in new rentals hitting the market coincide with a slowdown in tenant demand, causing rental growth to cool for the 11th straight month. But I actually looked at the graph and it shows a year-long downward trend. And mainly the Sun Belt is getting hit the hardest with these rental decreased rates. This is the Sun Belt. I'll just grab that picture real quick. Here's that downward trend that I was talking about, showing pretty much the last year. Everything's just dropping. Something to consider whenever you're thinking about lease renewals with your tenants. Definitely dependent on your location, because I guess the Midwest, it wasn't affected as much. Here's the median asking rents. I drew that horizontal line. You'll see that it's kind of like went up a little bit, but it kind of settled back down. And that's pretty much like a year ago. Who knows if it's going to, stall out or if it's going to go up or down from here, but it shows a downward trend. So I'd imagine it'd be going down, or maybe staying current. All right. The home building boom, I guess the last decade and a half has increased numbers of rentals hitting the market, and landlords are facing raising vacancies. And as you know, when we see some of these squatter stories that I've been finding, you definitely do not want your property vacant if you can help it. All right. Balance of power in the rental market, tipping back towards the tenants, because as the supply catches up with demand, easing affordability challenges and giving renters a little bit of wiggle room to negotiate with the landlords. And I would say, as a landlord, you want to negotiate, especially if you know the tenant is leaving. I guess what I would think is you maybe 60, 30 days out, you ask if they're going to be staying or moving on. If they say that they're going to be moving on, ask them if there's anything you could do to keep them, if they're a good tenant. Maybe inquire a little bit about why they're leaving. Is there anything you could do to improve? And, express an interest that you're open to the idea of negotiating. I don't think it would hurt. None of this is appealing to me. Oh, the pandemic. I guess as remote working what grew in popularity because of COVID and everything, people were moving to the Sun Belt, and that was a demand influx. So, landlords are increasing rents and stuff, but now that's kind of changing. Okay. Yeah. Landlords who increase prices too quickly are now feeling the impact as the market calms and the rents decrease to reasonable levels, which is something to consider. You don't want to be banking on, increasing rents to be able to barely, satisfy your bills and all that stuff. You want some wiggle room. Also, it talks about short-term rental market is cooling, and that's kind of, was an oversaturation of Airbnbs and new regulations and all that stuff. That stuff is changing the market dynamics a little bit. And then, this is pointing out the Midwest really wasn't affected too much, and it's kind of, I guess, the same. And then, talking about the wave of people moving in and out, which drove up a boom and bust or the southern and western markets. I don't know. Okay, and then the last thing here is the different areas. There's a chart, and I am in Florida, so I specifically was paying attention to what's going on in my neck of the woods. Jacksonville decreasing, Miami decreasing, Orlando decreasing. The only big major city that's increasing is Tampa. So, hey, I just wanted to put this out there. Maybe you can check out this link and see what's going on in your local area, and just consider this when it comes lease renewal time. All right, guys, as always, check me out online if you want at foreverlandlord.com. That's it for now. See ya.